Welcome to the room tour. It's pretty basic. Nothing special. Actually, it's rather bare now that I'm filming it. Okay, so we're gonna start over here. That's my favorite hat ever. I really dislike that painting, but it's not mine. So a little background, this is not mine. There's my silhouette. This was originally my boyfriend's room, and I moved in recently with him, so that's his TV. But right underneath that, that's also his little TV stand. But the Darth Vader mask I gave to him for his birthday at a surprise party, so it's just kind of propped up there and not doing anything. But when you turn it on, there's some buttons on the sides of it, like right here, that make Darth Vader's sounds or whatever it is, but it doesn't make you sound like Darth Vader, which I kind of wish it would do. That's my camera, well, one of my cameras. It's a Minolta X370. I just got a fresh new lens, but I don't have any film. Those are my brushes that I paint with. The cup that they're in, you can get these at the dollar store. Missy, it's like a cute little bunny, so that's why I really like them. I get these from Michael's, random places. My parents sent me a bunch of these too, so I just kind of keep those right there. They remind me I have to paint. My digital frame was probably really hard to see because it's really bright, but I've got pictures of me and Brookie in there. That's my baseball glove and baseball, a couple of controllers. There's my buddy Bowser. I love Bowser, huge Bowser fan. So on our shelf, we'll start at the top. That one's mine, obviously. That one's mine too. That one's his. I put the basketball one in the middle, kind of even things out. Right here I have the Last Supper carving. I don't know what it's made of, but it's from the Philippines. And I honestly can't remember who gave that to me, but it's just something I've had for a very long time. My candles in the back, they are used. I've used them already. Some pictures of my family. There's my mom and dad at the top. That's my birth father. He's a really big Yankees fan too. It's me when I was a kid. It's me and my sister. And that's Beba when she was little. We made this, well, we didn't make the elephant, but we painted the elephant at Color Me Mine. Brooklyn picked out this little elephant, and they glaze it for you and make your paint really shiny. So I've always kind of held on to that little dude right there. And randomness, this is our fishy. He's an asshole. He killed the other fish, but that's Black Panther. His name is Black Panther because we had a silvery looking fish named Storm, and if you follow the comics, or pretty much the Marvel universe, then they are like the ultimate couple. And yeah, that's Everett's flask from his best friend's wedding. It's got his name on it, and it says best man. This is the chip from the strip club they went to. I don't know how they left with that, but hey, it's cool. These are my plants. I love these plants. They're my favorite because they're so easy to take care of. The fishy's things. That's another flask of his back there. That's a gloomy bear that an old friend of mine gave me. Have not spoken to her in a long time. We kind of don't talk anymore, but I've always held on to the gloomy bear. She's a cool chick, and I wish her the best. That's a little fat cap. These things are from Kid Robot. This is a Buddha. It holds candles like this. And this is an incense holder. It's a real legit, like, brass one. It's made in India, but I can't remember who gave that to me. My books that I have on deck. I got a really ridiculous collection of books, but these are just the ones that I'm not finished with. This one, and all of these other ones are just on deck. I'm rereading this one. I read it as a kid, but I want to read it again. I read this one as a kid also, but I'm rereading it again. So these are just books that I have on deck. That's my Yoshi and my Lucky Cat. And then down below we have Everett's comics and books. So I organized it by universe, I guess you could say. So this is DC from like here to here. And then this bulk right here are Preacher comics, which I just started reading and I really like. I'm on number 2. That's my Buddha, my Dunnies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've had so many more, but then they end up getting lost or whatever. That's my Labbit. So then down here are all of the Marvels. So from here, let me move my paint. So from here all the way over, as you can see, there's lots of Marvels. Then it gets into this type of comics that I don't, I've never read before, but I want to get into those after I'm done with Preacher, The Walking Dead, and then a couple of miscellaneous ones behind the Krylon there. That little car I gave to him for his birthday with the Darth Vader mask. So I tried to keep this nice and organized and, you know, so it doesn't look like crazy people live here. That's my New York City subway map because I'm always homesick, so I kind of keep that around just to remind me of home, and every once in a while I'll just look at it and be like, yep, this is where I used to get off, right here, or right there, the G line. I really am homesick always. I make this fool put his shoes there. Those are my Dunks, and that's only one pair out of like I don't know how many. It got to the point where he was like, you're gonna have to put your shoes in storage because we just don't have room for all of them. So moving right along, laptop, this is his side. That's my side. So on my side I have my little Yoshi, my Hello Kitty, and a cinnamon roll pillow. I kind of have to have something to cuddle up with when I'm sleeping, so those are my little guys. Brooklyn drew this Jessie from Team Rocket for me, and I love it. I love her drawings. They always look really cool. She made this card for me for Mother's Day, so I just have a couple of things like that on the wall. And then on this side are just some random necklaces I got from Angelic Pretty. That's an ice cream cone, that's a teddy bear, and there's a bunny behind it. And then that's like a strawberry, and of course that's an old iPhone case, and I don't have an iPhone anymore, but I kept the case because it's Puerto Rican flag, so why not? Well, this is my little corner right here. This is a jewelry box with La Virgen de la Guadalupe. Obviously I grew up Catholic, and I just have always been really into the art. There's another one. Look, there's a rosary inside of it. That's funny. With all the rest of my jewelry. I keep these on the top because that's kind of like stuff I use every day. But it has La Virgen on pretty much all sides of the box. And I found it at Ross for like $3, and I said, oh my god, I have to have it. So, Body Shop foot butter stuff. And Meowth, because he's my dude. And he's my favorite Pokemon from the show. I have to be clear. It's my favorite Pokemon from the show because he's just my spirit animal. He just has no filter. My gadgets, phone, 3DS. I love my watch. It's dope. My shades that I take out every day. My ugly doll. I think his name is Cheesy, which is perfect for me because I'm cheesy as hell. My paintings, there's one that's kind of unfinished behind this one, but I don't want to knock them over, so I have to hang those up. Little thing to play music on. Then moving along, I've actually kept a shelf. I put it like an old shelf on the floor there because I don't like having my purses directly on the floor, but I don't have anywhere else to put them. So I just put that shelf on the floor so I can kind of put them on the floor, but not really. And I don't have fancy purses. This is two that I carry often. If anything, I carry that backpack around more than anything else. But I have those there for when I'm feeling fancy. This is my area. It's so shitty. It's like on top of a cardboard box. So one of these days I really want to get a nice little table, but for the most part this is like makeup, brushes, little tissues, hair things back there. You know, just like my usual kind of day-to-day things. So what my makeup brushes are in. So it's clearly an old can, but it was actually Goya beans, and I took the wrapper off, and so I have two little tins that I put my brushes in, because these are like big brushes, like big powder brushes, stipple, blush, foundation, whatever I feel like wearing, and these are smaller ones like eyeliner, spoolie, and then hair stuff in that Sephora bag. And then I don't know where this thing is from, but I kind of like it, so I just left it there. It's got like little tiles in there for the art. I have no idea where it's from. And then the cool thing is that there's a mirror, so I don't have to really worry about trying to figure out what I look like every day. So that's just me. Hello, family. And this I brought from my old place. And I like to have this affirmation around: see the beauty that is all around you. And just kind of reminds me that there is beauty everywhere. The towels, I got him this pillow for Valentine's Day from Upper Playground, and I got it for Valentine's Day because it had a heart on it. So our dresser thing, which is, look at, you can see my clothes spilling out right there. My clothes are gonna explode out of this thing one day, and those are his things that I moved over just so he can have it in the corner over there. And then he's always had that picture of me in here, and then this is kind of like my little section. And so it's a little plant I have. This is my vitamin E oil that I use for my ears, my earlobes, because they're stretched and it helps me take care of them. But I also cleanse my face with this stuff. It's bizarre. My perfumes and my little roller balls. I'm already out of Flower Bomb, which is my favorite. This is really nice smelling hand lotion. And my little fake flowers I got from Daiso. So yeah, that's basically the whole room. It's I'd say it's a pretty humble little space. I gotta do something about that over there because I have too much makeup and whatnot. But hopefully for anybody in my family who's, you know, watching or whatever, I was kind of hoping to put these together so that you guys can see what, you know, life is like out here in Oakland for me. And I'll do Brooklyn's room tour next. And yeah, that is about it. Outfit of the day. Oh, and then there's my ears. That vitamin E helps a lot. Okay. Oh, and I'm listening to some really dope Vietnamese rock and roll, which I think everybody should listen to, but hey, that's just my opinion. Yeah. Okay. Hasta luego. Until the next video.